Welcome back to our Across Canada's Tour. This is episode 79, season 3. My dad and I had dropped the car off in Gatineau, Quebec. After that, we headed into the route verte and Highway 148. We'd passed through a bunch of small communities. My father and I had stopped in a small community at a beautiful cathedral, and we just stopped there for a break. After that, we made it to Browsburg Campground, and we noticed a bunch of rain was coming in, so we hid underneath the canopy. Well, underneath the canopy, we met JF, who was rather interested in our bike trip. He was the owner of a restaurant and offered us a couple free poutines. They were very good, and we want to thank JF for that. We hope you enjoy the episode.
What a living nightmare that was with the car rental getting back to Gatineau. We are now in Gatineau, and I don't know, we had to tap into a Wi-Fi and do a bunch of things to make sure that everything was good with the rental car when we dropped it off. We don't know where most of our stuff is anymore, so that was a challenge. We forgot about our cycling shorts. We had to readjust everything on our bikes. It's probably 9:30 Wednesday, July 2nd, and we're just coming up to the main road that we are to take out of Gatineau going to Montreal. It should be a bike trail. I think we're on a bike trail now. You can see that this is designated for bikes. And yeah, we're getting on our way. This motel is where we stayed last year. So this is as far as we got last year. And we're picking it up literally right from here, right from our motel. In fact, we got this suite right on the corner here, this one right here. And across the street, you can see is our favorite pizza place, Gabriel's Pizza. So there it is there. And yeah, we're back on the road, hopefully making it to St. John's, Newfoundland. See you on the road. Yeah, we're on a bike route on 148 going out of Gatineau. And this is really nice. I wish it was paved like this all the way, but that's wishful thinking. So we're just leaving the city. Went through the main core of the city, and now we're in the suburbs, or getting there, close. We're on the route verte, the green route, and it's a designated bike route. We passed the first kilometer, and we're just coming out of Gatineau, it looks like, right now. Got a nice wide paved shoulder for this route. This should be 148 as well, Highway 148. Yeah, Montreal is 159. So maybe we could make it to Oka today. Alright, we've come into our first town. Really outside the greater Gatineau area. On our way to Montreal and Montobello before that. And in between Montobello and Montreal it's Oka, I believe. So we're going to take a break here, I'm pretty tired. Thurso, the village of Guy Lafleur, who played for the Montreal Canadiens. Alright, Josh and I are just at Thurso. Here's the local cathedral. Very beautiful. And here's some information here. And we have one of these bike stations too. It's really good. Awesome. Alright. Here we are here. Good. Good. Right on. Right, we're leaving the town of Thurso and heading to our next town. There's quite a few towns on here. We're going to stay on 148 until we get to I think it's Grenville, and then we have to turn south to get onto 344. That will lead us into Montreal. So you can see we are still on number 148 east. We're now on this trail right beside the highway. Probably a little safer. It's a little more difficult to bike, but at least we're off the highway. So that's good. Alright, Josh, first day. And we're at the National Park of, what is it? Sequoia?
I don't know.
I can't see because my glasses are not on. We're on this trail, and boy, the hills on this trail are pretty intense. Hey?
Yeah.
I don't know, we're what, 50, 60 kilometers in, 70 kilometers in?
Oh my God, like
Pretty tired, we were up quite early. What's with your arm?
that was the seat there.
What do you mean the seat there?
And I went to go kind of lift the back up and it slipped off there.
Huh.
Not good, but it's not bleeding, so. trail kind of gassed us both. Hills in here are kind of brutal.
Yeah.
My mind is saying I can do it, but my quads aren't.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. So we're tired, and we've been up since 5. Well, actually, I was up at 4:30, so we're just gonna try to get as much as we can done.
The goal is to make it slightly before Montreal today.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. We're in Montobello on a bike route, and we still want, there's Montreal 119, still want to be on 118, nice little beautiful creek, huge cemetery. Yet we are still going 148 east. Charging for vehicles. Here's all the stuff you can do here. Oh wow. Josh and I want you to see the mountains to the north here. We're really close to them. Boy, it's pretty beautiful in here. It's really nice in here. Love all these towns. They're kind of tourist towns a bit. Each town has something to do. We biked a bit of the national park there along the Ottawa River. Here's a memorial cross. Someone probably died there, but it's really beautiful in here. You have people who own homes along the river, and then you have these farmlands and a lot of dairy farmers as well. It's very, very beautiful. A lot of old churches, Catholic churches. They're extremely beautiful. We'll have to film a few. Okay, we got a turn here at Grenville. That's where the bike route continues. It's 3:44. here. Because we gotta go to Grenville. This is where okay, there's a kilometer sign, 38, on the bike route. Maybe it's 38 from where it started, I don't know. I don't know where it starts actually. Oh, look at these cathedrals. That's pretty cool. Notre Dame. Oh, it's pretty neat. Yeah, just going through the town of Grenville, getting onto the 344 highway. .44 east. That's gotta be it. Well, seems like some rain is rolling in. Some thunder. And we might get caught in a storm without a campground yet. There were several that were along this route, but we haven't come across one yet. Alright. I would say Josh is done for the day. We had a thunderstorm rolling in. So we put our bikes under this canopy here so that we would be okay. Got a few drizzles. It didn't really pour yet, but pretty good, 17 bucks. Got a campsite, there's showers here. Really good. We're at this restaurant and JF offered us a free poutine for the night for our meal. So God bless you, JF. Thank you so much. So again, we're here at JF's restaurant here at the campground, and he has blessed us with poutine, Joshua's favorite.
Yes, sir.
It's very, very kind. What a warm welcome we've had in Quebec. Yeah, it's beautiful here, and having this kind of welcome when the storm is threatening here, and we got a campground for a very reasonable price, and we're blessed with poutine tonight. So God be praised. What do you say, Josh?
God be praised.
God be praised. Boy, you can hear that thunder rolling in too. You hear that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeesh.
Hopefully the video picks it up too. See all the ripples in the water. It is coming down pretty good. I mean, it's not catching it on camera, but you can see the ripples in the water. You can see it's pretty wet here. We're drying this gazebo though. Got our tent set up over there. It's getting wet, but there's our bikes.
I just seen a wild turkey with her little chicks. Right there. See her little chicks? Well, there's a couple of them. There she is.